Right. Hey, we're here with Max Brand at the Dublin Literacy Conference this year, and we were just chatting a few minutes ago. We talked about, of course, Max and I go way back into the 80s, I guess, when we were talking when the literacy was a lot different, professionalism of teachers and what they're allowed to do, and we were just kind of chatting about that. Max, you had some thoughts, I think, on that.
Right now, the thing I think is the most important for us as teachers is for us to take hold of what we really believe in and not be led by the political forces, but instead, what we really need to start to do is think this is important, and it's important because it's about the kids and the kids that are in our classroom. And we keep on talking about one size does not fit all. We're trying to collect all this information about the different needs of the kids, but then we're trying to fit these kids into a program instead of really saying each kid is individual and unique, and we've got to find the things that unlock what really motivates those children. And when it comes to literacy, and especially in the writing, Don Graves was a pioneer, and what we did as writing teachers back then is we took the initiative and we made it work for us and the kids in our classroom instead of letting the politicians tell us what we need to do. So as I start to see the professional development in the areas that we really need to go, we need to become more responsible for our learning. We need to show how the things that we're doing really fit into the core standards. And we think about preparing these kids for college and actually beyond school. We need to make sure that they're lifetime learners because we're lifetime learners.
Yeah, I know Graves was a big proponent of working right alongside with your kids and letting them see that it might be even a struggle for teachers sometimes with the writing process, and he was a pioneer in that way. And I guess teachers were given a lot more leeway back a few years ago to kind of judge where kids were themselves, and as professionals, the professional in the room, to know what different kids needed and what each individual kid needed in terms of instruction. So it's gone that way. Well, Max, I really appreciate it. I know that you've got you're speaking here at the conference today, and you're going to be involved with the basketball game a little later, and I just kind of grabbed you and asked you if you wouldn't take a minute or two with us, so we're grateful for that. This is going to go on K12educationmatters.org, and thanks very much for your courtesy, Max, as always.
Thanks, Greg.
All right, thanks.
Is that what you wanted?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, that was great.